I'm a big believer that if you have a one-on-one on the schedule, you try to move that as minimally as possible. You try to follow through unless you're out of the office, unless they're out of the office, unless they have a conflict with like a customer meeting or something. You want to keep that on the schedule as consistent as possible because that allows your employees to know, okay, I can reach out to Zach at any time, but I know that on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have a one-on-one with him. So I'm going to bring that up with him there, right? And now in Grapevine, you're going to be able to, whenever we get completed with our My Office MVP number 2, minimum viable product number 2, once we get completed with that, you'll have the capabilities to do employee management on a day-to-day basis, like one-on-ones, team meetings, and you can update the agenda. And so that's where the combination of tools and operational cadences come into play. Because if you can have an operational cadence of team meetings and one-on-ones, that allows your team to use a tool to go in and type in agenda items that they want to talk about, right? And the manager does that on their end too. So it's the mixture of being able to do that. That consistency will allow you to have better communication, better alignment with your team. And then if you have an intranet or a knowledge management system, that aligns the entire company along with OKRs, being able to track performance and so on and so forth, right? The other part with communication channels on how to operationalize this is to outline and document standardized work processes, or they've also been called SOPs, standard operating procedures. And what I want to call out here, because this is important, I've been working in strategy and operations for a while. Change management is included in there, and rolling out certain new initiatives for different teammates across the entire company and specifically for different teams and departments. And what I've experienced, I've done it myself at the beginning. And even sometimes if I get caught up, this will fall to the wayside and I'm to blame. So I want to help you out here. Whenever it comes to creating a standard operating procedure or an SOP or a new initiative or a new strategy that you're trying to get the entire team on board with, you have to make sure that one, you provide clarity on the expectations, you provide clarity on the deadlines, you provide clarity on project milestones if you're creating these things. Now, whenever they become actual SOPs, you want to make sure that people understand, okay, this SOP is completed, this standardized work process is completed, and now hopefully they were involved and they helped you out, because that helps reduce the risk of people being non-adopters of what you're building or what you're implementing. But let's say that they're involved, you got it completed. Now becomes the time to enable people on it, train people on it, make sure that they understand exactly what it is that you expect, exactly what it is that it means, exactly what it is of why we are choosing to document this and make it a standardized work process in our organization. Allow people to ask questions, allow people to have the ability to request or suggest improvements, because if you get the employee involved, they're going to be more likely to buy into that, right?